we can say oh ngoy, which is kind of thank you. Yeah. But like oh ngoy, can you help me? Like we can't, like we do put that if you want to be polite.
But that's also almost like forcing it. You know? Oh. It's like you won't hear that tone.
Yeah.
Because that's almost going like, excuse me, N-word. Can you help me? You know, it's like no one's gonna say N-word in that tone.
Welcome back to a very Chinese episode of Careful.
Ching-chong, say ching-chong.
Ching-chong, ling-long, ting-tong.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, use it.
No, it's my bio on my Instagram.
What is it?
Ching-chong, ling-long, ting-tong?
That's what it says?
No, yeah, my bio on my Instagram is
What?
my pronouns are Ching Chong and I identify as your father.
That's rude.
That's on my bio. I don't have a name. I'm anonymous.
My pronouns are Ching-chong.
So today,
But I identify as your father.
we're gonna learn some differences between Cantonese and Mandarin. Let's start with insults.
Yeah.
What's a popular Mandarin insult? Like if someone's pissing you off.
So the first biggest difference
Yeah.
is Cantonese. I almost feel like Cantonese and Mandarin is probably like Korean and Japanese.
Wow.
Yeah, like Mandarin is very mild, soft, and like.
What do you say if somebody's in your way?
So like Mandarin, I would say like let's say if someone is being dumb or something, you would call them like sagwa, which is like.
How do you express that?
Like a sad melon or something.
Silly melon.
Yeah.
Like silly melon. You're a silly melon.
That's what you would normally say.
Yeah, or like even Ben Dan, like stupid egg. You're like a stupid egg.
Cantonese is bad.
Cantonese, you can just go in.
Teasing.
What is that one?
Yeah, you're crazy. Teasing.
Yeah, you're like a psycho, crazy motherfucker.
What's the equivalent of silly egg or sad egg? What would you say, like, if someone's being dumb?
Because I can say, like, sagua, like, I say, sogua, which is the Cantonese version.
But no one would say that, though.
But you don't really say that, but you could say that. I can say sogua, which is the Cantonese version.
So you say a bad word, and then I'll say if I could think of the Mandarin version of it.
Pokai.
Which one's pokai? Like, well, when do you...
Isn't that like curse you?
Oh, no, pokai literally translates to, like, pok is the trip, guy is, like, street. So, like, you can say, you can call someone, like, pokai day, like, day is, like, dude. Yeah. Or, like, if I accidentally trip on myself or I drop my bottle or whatever, I'll be like, pokai. I don't, like, I don't
Is it like eat shit?
No, that's sexy.
Oh, that's right.
Usually sexy is eat shit.
And when would you say that to someone?
If they did something bad to me, I guess I can say sexier. Ho sexier. Go eat shit. Yeah, ho sexier.
That sounds dope. Yeah. What's the Mandarin thing?
There's so many though.
Help yourself to a melon?
You eat a dumb egg.
Eat a rotten mango.
I think a Mandarin version would be like...
What? Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Throw the arms like, it's just more like, I'll just take it out.
Yeah, Cantonese has way more.
What's the response, the Cantonese response to a guy that's like bugging you and hitting on you and like being a creep? How do you tell him off? Like a lecherous old guy that's like...
It would just be the tone. It's not that bad. It's like zhao hoi.
What's that?
Like, I mean, go away. Zhao hoi.
Zhao hoi?
Zhao hoi. Zhao. Like, go. Like, zhao hoi. Go away.
Like, even for Mandarin, our excuse me is actually, I'm sorry. Wow. So it's like, oh, 对不起. Like if I was gonna ask him like for directions, I would say, oh, 对不起, like, do you know how to get there? So that's, we first excuse ourselves. Like, it's my fault first.
Is that why Mandarin people look at Cantonese like that's savage language?
I think once they understand it, they're like, damn, this shit's fucking great.
Like, we can say oh ngoy, which is kind of thank you. Yeah. But like, oh ngoy, can you help me? Like, we can't, like, we do put that if you want to be polite.
He's not saying Elton John.
But that's also almost like forcing it. You know? Oh. It's like you won't hear that tone.
Yeah.
Because that's almost going like, excuse me, N-word. Can you help me? You know, it's like no one's gonna say N-word in that tone. You know what I mean? Excuse me, N-word, can you please help?
Like if I'm by myself and if I go to like a restaurant or something, then I'll say it just to be nice to the waitress. I'm guy.
Because if you go to like a fucking Cantonese restaurant, everyone's screaming, yelling, fucking,
Everyone's talking shit all the time.
everyone's talking shit.
It's
to
fun.
everyone.
It's like
That's our vibe. It's just normal.
Everyone's roasting each other. Fluent.
Oh yeah.
Like my parents
everyone's
roast each other all the time. Like that's how I learn it from my parents. Like I hear them swear, and my parents are just
More
like
banter.
my parents would banter in Chinese. Like it's the best.
What's a popular thing they would yell to you? Like what's something when they were scolding you? What they would say? A parental like reprimand. Like there's got to be some recurring like. She starts crying. Imagine.
Next question.
The thing is, like, this is so fucking sad, but like, my parents do know how to be a parent. So before they say anything, I won't even know why. You just
Bam.
Oh damn!
And I'm like-
just no dialogue. All
yeah. I
action.
remember this because I was diagnosed with child ADHD. So I don't remember a lot of my childhood. I would just be like going crazy, suppose. My mum didn't know and she didn't believe that stuff. So I just remember me sitting on the toilet and I used to have the door open all the time because I couldn't even reach, like sitting there. So I'm sitting on the toilet, whatever. Mum literally walks in, slaps me across my face and just walks out. And I remember just looking down and I got like just blood dripping and I was like,
on the toilet.
I'm just sitting there on the toilet and I remember thinking like, well, I've never had a blood nose. I'm just sitting there and I just start crying. But mum's already walked off.
Damn.
I don't know what I did.
That's a
it's
different
something
level.
I did with like my ADHD. Like,
That's
I would've done
Cantonese saying I'm proud of
something
you.
And then I just
That's Cantonese. Good job.
and then no, I think
Congrats,
it'd be the same.
grad.
Their way of saying sorry is like they'll cook you food.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Gestures.
You just sit at dinner. I'm like. Just eat at dinner. There's just no words, but they cook you dinner. Then they'll put like food on your bowl. I'm like, that's how they fix it.
You know what I noticed too is so when this whole neighborhood and all the Chinese folks that I knew, they were like Hong Kong or Cantonese or Vietnamese Cantonese or whatever. And then I don't know, like in the mid 2000s, a lot of Mandarin, mainland Chinese, northern Chinese started coming in. And I don't know, I don't meet any Cantonese people no more. And most of the cafes, like they were Hong Kong style, most of the restaurants, dim sum style, more Cantonese seafood cuisines. And then almost half of them are all gone. And they're more like Sichuan, northern Chinese. And I'm like, are Cantonese people not immigrating anymore? Or like what's happening where the culture is like not, I don't know, like coming to America anymore? Or like, I don't know. Or is it like just all becoming Mandarin?
All I do know is that a lot of my family, when they came over, a lot of them spoke Cantonese. That was actually one of my first languages too. But the thing is, all the kids ended up going to learn Mandarin in Mandarin school because it's like more professional or like better business.
They don't. There's no Cantonese school.
Not really.
No, you have to find it. There could be one or two.
It's so slang. There's a ton of Cantonese words that don't even have the written versions of it.
There's no translation. It's just made up.
Yeah, so a lot of those Mandarin speakers, they know or understand Cantonese, but they practice Mandarin because it's useful.
Mandarin's older by a lot.
So technically, like a Cantonese person couldn't write letters to another Cantonese person in Cantonese.
You'll be writing in Mandarin.
You have to write it in Mandarin,
Write
so you
in
convert your
Mandarin
thoughts to
when you say
Mandarin.
it.
Because that's how
Yeah.
that's how slang or like pidgin it is.
Yeah. So we're to write or read a book or like subtitles in a movie because my dad will be watching. It's actually translating in Mandarin. When my dad reads it, he understands what they're saying.
Yeah, so you go to any like business or whatever, it's all Mandarin. But if you go to like Vince's hair salon, they're speaking Cantonese to each other. Like barbershop
That's
talk.
interesting.
You know what I'm talking about?
Because my favorite word in Cantonese is deal,
Deal?
which is like fuck.
Yeah,
Do the do.
And they that's how they're like deal or like you can use that for anything, deal.
Like the doma of Cantonese. Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, like how do you write that? He goes, there is no word. It's just the word that you say. There's no character. I was like, God damn it.
You wanted to write
Like literally, yeah, because deal can be like in a good way, like oh deal, or like deal, like
Yeah.
depends on the way you say it. It depends on the way
What
you
were those
say
two
it.
ways you just used?
It's just depending on the the tone of like how you wanted to portray it.
It's literally the same thing as like fuck or like fuck.
Like I can get a college
much.
admissions letter. I show my dad, deal.
Oh.
Good job. Or I could get
Pretty much.
expelled. Ew!
Yeah. You're like, fuck.
God damn, it's fucking.
What are some
pretty
examples
much.
of like a romantic thing to say?
Oh yeah.
Like if you're like if you're trying to be romantic to somebody, and you say something like
Jesus.
what is it like your eyes are like the rivers or some shit. The rivers.
The eyes are like the rivers.
I've never had any say like anyone
You've
say
never
it
had
to
a
me.
Cantonese person like hit on you?
How would you holler at somebody in Cantonese?
Yeah, what's the way to holler at y'all?
You're gonna holler at a white man. What are you gonna say?
How do you say like bring that ass over here in Cantonese?
Or even just I like you.
Yeah. Anything nice?
Oh, I like you is just Ojongile.
What's wrong, Eli?
Hey, but like,
Like you see in movies, like they just say, "Oh,
Yeah.
Ojongile means I really like you," or "Oile," which is I love you,
How do you say I love you?
or
Oh,
"Oi."
oi.
Lay.
Like, why?
Yeah, exactly.
Oile.
It's written the
That's
same.
what the guy says in Shaolin Soccer when he's on the phone with his wife.
Oh,
that's what I was gonna ask. is,
Remember
like,
before they
when there's-
kick the ball on him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oile.
Oh yeah.
like when you like watch these Hong Kong movies, they're in Cantonese, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, how they write in the scripts then?
In Mandarin.
But what if there's no word for?
Oh yeah, how do
But
they
they
say
do
the
have
exact
words,
thing?
but they're written in the like there's traditional and simplified.
Simplified Chinese, yeah.
But this will be in traditional, and it's like I can't read it. I don't know how to read it properly.
So then all the Hong
It's
Kong
weird.
actors they read it, but they know what it's being said in Cantonese.
I think they understand the meaning and then they just kind of improv some of the words.
There's a part.
'Cause
There's
you
a part
can
in
write most words, I believe, but I can't read it properly.
There's a
It's
part in
weird.
Shaolin Soccer when he's telling the goalie girl like that she's pretty, and he keeps saying like the subtitle says "Don't you know" or something, but then he keeps
The
going.
subtitles are so off.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But
It's
he
off
keeps going. I don't know
completely.
what he's really saying, but he's going "Itsudama, Itsudama."
Oh, 你知道吗?
Itsudama.
It's like you know,
You know, like, do you know that? Do you know?
Oh shit! Yeah.
What?
He got it pretty well. That I understood what the fuck.
Because he keeps saying it, so whenever people go, "Do you speak Cantonese?" I go, "Yeah, Itsudama."
Yeah, it's going like, so do you know or do you know? Yeah.
In
Now that
Cantonese is 你知道吗?
你知道吗？
你知道吗?
你知道吗？
But I could say that, or I could be like 你知啦. I don't know. Like you kind of shorten it in Cantonese, so like you slang it up.
What's the thank you if you're shouting thank you?
多謝.
Yeah, see, yeah, okay.
多謝。
多謝.
There's a part. I'm gonna ask you another Shaolin Soccer question. There's a part because I've seen Shaolin Soccer in 3 different formats, in like VCD, DVD, and then like an AVI file. They all have different subtitles. All of them are different. All of
It's
them.
different.
There's this one line that I've always asked people, "What the hell is this girl saying?" And then they're always like, "I don't know."
Because Shaolin Soccer's
show it
weird,
to
because then she speaks Mandarin, but then everyone else like they speak Cantonese. It's Mandarin and Cantonese.
Yeah.
So she's speaking to them in Mandarin in the movie.
The guys are Cantonese.
Oh, I wonder why.
And also, it could be the actor, because a lot of Jet Li movies in Hong Kong cinema, since he's technically not from Hong Kong, every person in the movie is speaking Cantonese because it's Hong Kong cinema, and when Jet Li speaks, it's just Mandarin.
Or you can hear that it's dubbed, or you can see their mouth is dubbed.
Yeah. Oh, you know what the same effect is? It's when like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Jean-Claude Van Damme's doing an American movie.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's speaking American English, and then they're the ones that are like,
Doing their-
Bonjour! Bonjour, I'm here to serve milk cow! And they're like, what the fuck?
So this part, right when the girl starts talking, what the fuck is she really saying?
Oh, these are Cantonese. I fucking love these.
我哋玉面雙飛龍並唔係話浪得虛名嘅，想入血賽問過你先。
What the fuck was that?
The last bit,
Any of it?
it's like you want to. If you want to win or get to the finals, you need to get through us first.
Oh, okay. So one of the 3
That's the last
subtitles,
bit.
that's what it said.
The first bit, it's
the fuck?
The first bit, it's like an idiom. Idiom is that what we call them?
Yeah.
So I don't know how
Yeah.
to I don't know how to translate.
Oh, like
that. It's-
kills 2 birds with 1 stone.
because-
Yeah,
on this
it's pretty
one-
much it's like a translation, but it should be in Mandarin, but she's saying it in Cantonese. So I don't know what.
Because here
she's
the
saying.
subtitle says, "I'm gonna chop you up and make you into dim sum."
That's not what she's.
No.
oh.
Yeah, that's why I was like, "What the fuck?"
an
Wait,
American guy,
wait.
Because
It
listen,
is Cantonese.
because listen to what the way she says it. It sounds so dope.
我哋玉面雙飛龍並唔係話浪得虛名嘅。
It's like
It's fucking sick.
yeah,
That's Indian.
And then she sounds like she spoke French.
想入血賽問過你先。
No, it's just because the mustache makes it look French.
Mangoresi means you need to ask us first or go through us first.
Okay, see,
Mangoresi.
one of them was correct. The rest were just making equivalents.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't understand.
The first girl was like an idiom.
They were making it like
About them, like that they're. Oh, I can't translate it. You can't translate it.
Like, because one of them said the straight up subtitles,
It's like
and the other one,
Shakespeare shit.
yeah, the other one was like, "We are the Black Dragon soccer team." I was
No,
like, "There's
that's
no
not what
fucking
they're
way they're
saying.
saying that shit. No way, not sick them like baby get if." Like, they ain't no dragon shit in there.
If everyone's like learning Mandarin, do you think there'll be a day where no one's speaking Cantonese anymore?
Cantonese been pushed
God,
out
I
already
hope not,
though.
man.
Yeah. So
Like after China and everything, they're pushing Cantonese
You'll
out.
probably always find it though in Taiwan and Hong Kong.
People speaking Cantonese?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you'll also find it in like pockets of Vietnam and some pockets of China.
Hella people in Singapore speak Cantonese. My mom spoke Cantonese before she spoke Mandarin. She didn't learn how to speak Mandarin until she married my dad.
What's the more prevalent thing in Singapore for Chinese people?
Well, it's like a mishmash, I think, but I'm pretty sure Cantonese is like the base. But my mom spoke.
But it has a slang, it's like a dialect. But I can still understand it, but we can still.
Singapore is straight up Chinglish.
Yeah, for real.
Chinese pigeon, huh?
With like Malay and Indo influence too.
Yeah.
Because my mom speaks Malay and Indo.
Damn.
Bro, she speaks like 6 languages. She speaks like Tochu too. She speaks like fucking live in America, yo.
Sorry.
You know, there's this. There's also this like thing with like Vietnamese people that even from the South, if you're speaking with a Southern accent, all singers from South Vietnam sing in a Northern accent.
Wow.
Because if you were to sing in the Southern accent, it would sound disgusting because we're like really slang and complainy. The way just dirty South type stuff, but the Northern is like very poetic and like you enunciate things clearer and slower. So singing to make it beautiful, you have to sing in the Northern accent.
Cantonese singing as well, like when they actually sing Cantonese, it's Mandarin.
Huh.
But they just say the
What
Cantonese
about
version
rap?
of that word.
What about Chinese rap? Does
Chinese
that sound
rap,
better
there
in
is Cantonese rap, and that's like full Cantonese.
So that is.
There is Cantonese rap.
It's sick.
Cantonese rap's
Longfu.
better than,
Have you heard of
Mandarin?
Longfu?
Maybe if I know the song.
They're like 2 guys. They're like one of the top like Cantonese rappers.
Long
Well,
Fu?
Longfu. I don't know what that is in English, man.
Long is that still dragon?
It ain't that black guy.
Right. Cantonese rap. I don't know, rapper. They're like.
I started following this one page. Have you guys seen them? It's a Chinese dude and a black dude. And they do like little comedy skits, but the black dude speaks perfect fucking Beijing Chinese.
Wow.
Like, perfect.
Videos.
I'm like, this is crazy. It's blowing my mind.
There's not a lot.
Have you
but
D in the
there is.
boys?
You've watched it.
Yeah. Any other Cantonese differences?
Did you like grow up with listening to like Cantonese like music? Like isn't Jay Chou like Cantonese?
Mandarin. He's Mandarin, but I loved him.
What is Teresa Tang Mandarin?
Yeah.
Teresa.
Do you know Teresa Tang?
Yes.
Or what about Aaron Kwok?
He's Cantonese.
See, the thing is, I'll know if you're saying Cantonese. I don't know the English names.
Oh.
That's how I.
Do you know?
Yeah.
He's like one of the 4 like OG like Cantonese.
How about
singers.
Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan held me as a baby.
What the heck? Are you
So when he lived in Hong Kong, he had an Evo as well.
the
For
Mitsubishi?
the car.
yeah.
When he lived in Hong Kong, so my mum and I, like, I was a baby going to the mall, and Jackie Chan wasn't as famous as he is now, but he's still a Hong Kong actor. He lived in Hong Kong, wasn't in America yet, and he's just at the mall. Like, they're just normal people shopping. And then our mum told me, like, he just held me. Like, my
What
mum.
the heck?
Something like that. Like, do you hold my baby? Like Michael Jackson style. Didn't even take a photo.
Oh, that's
Just
tight.
met. They just met and said hey, but it's like he wasn't that famous then, but it was like.
That's cool.
So I
Man,
watched
that's
like
sick.
the Police Story. Like I grew up in Cantonese movies and songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are Jackie Chan movies all in Cantonese in China?
Mandarin now. It's all Mandarin. Used to be Cantonese in Hong Kong. When you moved to China, obviously that's where.
But I think originally they were all made in Cantonese because it's Hong Kong cinema.
Hong
But then
Kong.
now that China took over and regained Hong
all
Kong,
Mandarin.
they probably switch everything.
Yeah, I think like pop culture of what Americans thought of China was all Cantonese, like from cuisine to film to everything.
And Hong Kong action, yeah.
Because all of the dong dong the Golden Harvest, that's all China. That's all Cantonese.
Oh my goodness. Like Legend of Drunken Master, wasn't that Cantonese?
Yeah.
But I've seen versions of it in
Like I
Mandarin.
grew up on all those. Yeah.
Because I feel like all the immigrants were Cantonese here.
I guess.
And also our democratic alliances.
That's true because of Hong Kong.
And yeah, Taiwan as well.
Yeah.
I guess I wonder if that means that Chinese people, because of Bruce Lee movies, thought all black people sounded like, "Hey man,
Well, let me show you, man.
our Chinese spare ribs, chive turkey."
You here to tell me you ain't got no Chinese spare ribs?